Martin Odegaard came on, made his debut. I think, including injury time, he had about 15 minutes, Sol. But were you excited that he's on the pitch just a few days after signing for the club?
I think it's always nice to have, young players coming in. So, obviously it's not completely working for him at Real Madrid. I think going forward, if he can get more minutes on the pitch, he's going to obviously show his quality. You can see he's got a big quality, the way he moves, his touch of the ball. He's just got to get into it, get fit, and force his way in and see. It's all about, for me, all about impact. You come off the bench and you impact, and then you start to train, and then you start moving, and you start kind of pushing who you are on training with your peers, and hopefully your manager sees that, and you can kind of ease in and get some more minutes on the pitch, and then after a while you start again. But it's a long road for him. But hopefully he whenever next time he comes on, he can be an impact and start, pushing Arsenal up the league. We need players who are going to change something on the pitch. You want that, and at the same time, he's going to learn as well. So hopefully, it's his first kind of appearance, and hopefully, he's definitely not the last.
Well, the thing is, Sol, from what we believe, that there's no clause in his contract to be bought. He has to return to Real Madrid. So that means if we're effectively in February, so it's February, March, April, May. So 3.5 months, 4 months-ish for him to try to make an impact at Arsenal. I mean, how much of an impact can he actually achieve on the pitch?
That's a lot. That's, if you're a good player, you're training every day. There's a lot of games in between. Anything can change in seconds. So, there's plenty of games for him to impress his peers and the manager and get some minutes on the pitch. And then, it's all up to him, really. Every time he goes on the pitch, it's all about building who he is and staking a claim. And as long as you've got that attitude as a young player, you'll go far. And he's got the talent. So, the work hard and talent at the same time, you combine that together. You make sure, you're humble, and you make sure you're working hard every day in training, and force your way into the team and make yourself, give the manager a problem. That's what it's all about.
Whose position do you see him taking on the pitch, though?
I've not seen enough of him. But obviously, I've not seen enough of him. So I feel, he could be a bit more advanced. It's all about training. It's all about how it goes. You can't always all of a sudden say, right, which position he's going to take. It's got to take time. He's only dropped into the club, just recently. So he's got to work, train, be with the lads, get comfortable with everyone around him. But at the same time, he's got to get up and running and show what he can do.
I guess the other thing, though, John, is limited amount of time, and he's still young. He hasn't played much football, first team anyway, throughout the course of the season, back at his parent club, Real Madrid. And there's always that thing about players adapting to a brand new country as well. Not everybody can be like Bruno Fernandes and start getting involved in goals in their first game.
No, exactly. But also you have to remember the age of him. Bruno was obviously he's an international player. He was a captain of Sporting Lisbon. He was that bit older, but Odegaard he's getting a little bit of football beforehand with Norway internationally, so he does have that experience too. But I think it will be an advanced position if he does break into the team. Maybe Emile Smith-Rowe, because he's a young player too. The consistency levels might drop a little bit, and when Odegaard gets up to speed and fully fit, he could be maybe exchanging places maybe with him. But so I'll tell you, look, any team that's successful or gets up towards the European places, they have a competitive squad that's pushing each other. The games and training, whether it be 11v11 or 10v10s, that the competition for places, if the manager or the coach is looking at it and the teams are in the training games are very competitive and intense, it means it's going to be the same at the weekend. And yeah, you have people fighting for places, and I think that's a big thing for teams. And if Arsenal can get that, they'll soon climb the table from where they are.